everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It was a morning that started like any other on Good Morning Britain. But by the time the segment ended, viewers were left stunned, and Charlotte Hawkins was visibly shaken. The usually poised and cheerful presenter found herself breaking down in tears during an emotionally charged interview, ultimately having to issue an on-air apology to her guest. What led to this dramatic moment on ITV, and why did it escalate so quickly? The interview in question was scheduled to cover a deeply personal story, one that touched on sensitive social issues and individual trauma. Hawkins, known for her warmth and professional charm, began the segment with her usual friendly tone, welcoming the guest, a high-profile advocate for mental health awareness. Initially, the conversation flowed smoothly, delving into the guests' inspirational work and their personal journey overcoming adversity. The audience at home, expecting an uplifting discussion, was soon taken on a roller coaster of emotion. As the discussion turned to the guests' more challenging experiences, Hawkins's empathetic nature began to show in a way rarely seen on live television. It was clear she was deeply affected by the subject matter, her voice cracking slightly as she asked probing questions and tried to maintain her composure. By the time the guest recounted a particularly harrowing incident, Hawkins's emotional control faltered, and she was seen blinking rapidly and dabbing at her eyes with a tissue. The moment was raw and unfiltered, capturing the presenter's genuine humanity. Viewers watching at home were quick to respond on social media, with many praising Hawkins for her authenticity and courage. Charlotte Hawkins showing real emotion on live TV is a reminder that even presenters are human, one Twitter user commented. Others empathized with the difficulty of discussing such painful topics on air, acknowledging that even the most experienced journalists can be moved by heart-wrenching stories. However, the situation took a surprising turn. In her emotional state, Hawkins unintentionally made a remark that was perceived as dismissive towards the guest's perspective. Though not malicious in intent, the comment caused visible tension on set, and the guest responded with a polite but firm correction. The atmosphere, already charged with emotion, became slightly awkward as the live broadcast continued. Production staff and co-host tried to steer the conversation back on track, but the moment had already left an impression on both the studio and the audience. After the segment concluded, Hawkins, visibly distressed, took a brief moment off camera to collect herself. Sources close to the presenter revealed that she was deeply concerned about the unintended impact of her words. Recognizing the importance of accountability in live television, she returned to the screen to issue a sincere on-air apology. "I want to take a moment to apologize to our guest," Hawkins said, her voice steady but emotional. "In the heat of discussing such a personal and sensitive story, I realize I may have said something that didn't fully reflect the respect and admiration I have for your journey. That was never my intention, and I am truly sorry." The apology was met with understanding from both the guest and viewers, highlighting the professionalism and integrity that Hawkins consistently demonstrates on screen. The guest graciously accepted her apology, noting that it was clear Hawkins's remarks were unintentional and that the focus should remain on the important issues they were discussing. Media commentators have since analyzed the incident, framing it as an example of the challenges faced by live television presenters. The balance between empathy and professionalism is delicate, and Hawkins's tearful response underscores the emotional weight of covering stories that touch on trauma, mental health, and personal hardship. Experts note that such moments, though uncomfortable, can humanize broadcasters and foster deeper connections with audiences. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Netflix World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.